we human beings are incredibly vulnerable to feeling shame when we're young children or infants. Going through your daily life, if you feel embarrassed or awkward, those are minor forms of shame. If you have a mother who went to the hospital and you were an infant, you don't know she went to the hospital. You feel that she rejected you. And that can be the beginning of feelings of shame, a lot of fear and shame. I wasn't lovable enough and my mother left me. So things like that. Then if you have a mother that's critical or cold or whatever, all of those behaviors can engender feelings of shame. The other problem that human beings have that other species don't have is that our brain takes over 20 years to mature. So other species mature much more quickly than 20 years. So we live in a state where everybody's controlling us and telling us, no, you can't do that. You were wrong for doing that. So we're constantly being shamed, because I can remember being 3 years old and thinking I understood things. And then somebody says, you're wrong. And then we feel shame because our ego is saying, but I get it. I should be in more control. I mean, kids will have tantrums if you don't let them wear a pair of shorts out on a cold winter day, because they know what they like and they want what they're like. Parents also need to learn how to talk to their children in a way that doesn't shame them. If you develop the pattern of shame, and again, it could be embarrassment or awkwardness, as a child, that means that every time somebody doesn't agree with you, you could get stressed and be vulnerable to feeling unloved or diminished or shamed in some way. So that pattern will persist until somebody teaches you a replacement pattern. That replacement pattern would be to receive the unconditional love, to savor all the love that you get, because you don't feel shamed when you're loved, so it's incompatible. What I've done for myself and what I teach my clients is that every time something good happens, stop and pause and really feel it. When you're feeling love or compassion or appreciation or joy or peace, then the fear part of your brain is turned off. So the two-pronged approach is not to follow those negative thoughts, not to fight them. So what you want to do is you want to say, okay, brain, thank you so much. You're trying to protect me. That's your positive intent. And right now I don't need that protection. I'm not in mortal danger. And then you switch and you practice taking in anything that's good. You look out and the sky looks beautiful. The clouds are just magnificent that day. And you just savor it. You live connected to the awareness of what's happening now. Because when you're constantly being triggered into your fear part of your brain, there is no now.